Hey everybody, welcome to Vegans Talking Shit. I'm Joey.
I'm John.
I'm Vanessa.
And I have no idea what the topic is going to be today. We'll probably figure it out by the end of this episode. But first, let's talk. Just shoot the shit. What do you think, John?
Okay.
Vanessa, are you okay with that?
Yes, what you're going to talk?
Well, you know, I've been on vacation this week, or I should say staycation. And
That's pretty boring.
well, I'm a pretty boring guy.
You're not.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I am. But there are some things I did this week, and John, you would be proud. I actually made an appointment with a gastroenterologist.
Are you going to do your colonoscopy?
Yes. I have my appointment in July. Now, that's not the actual colonoscopy. It's the shit that happens before the colonoscopy, I guess. Pun not intended. I don't know. Do they actually check my asshole while at that first appointment or no?
I don't remember. I had it done, but I just remember doing like the water thing where
Yeah, you drank all that nasty.
a ton of drank like liters and liters of water the day before, and then I went in and for the procedure.
So the doctor's appointment before the actual procedure, you don't get a finger in your ass or anything like that?
Yeah.
You do?
Maybe.
You have to. You never did that? You should
Did I
have
ever have
done
a
that
finger in
along.
my ass?
Yes.
My doctor tries to
No.
do that to me every time
Yeah.
now. Once you get to a certain age, your regular doctor's supposed to try to do
I don't
that.
think that's the case, John. You're just a very
No,
good-looking
I
guy, and you know things happen. One thing leads to another.
I think you do. I mean, we have another person in the audience right now. And
Oh, our audience of one.
so, audience person, don't they usually try to like stick you in the butt like your regular doctor?
You
now?
can talk, Brad, but your mic isn't on, so you have
What are
to.
we talking about? Sticky?
We're talking about like.
He's not paying attention, and he's off mic anyway,
Okay.
so this is pointless.
but I think once you're over the age of like 50, I just turned 50, so it must have been when I was over the age of 45. He tried to start feeling around back there to feel my bladder.
feel your bladder? Are you sure that's what he's
Feel my
feeling for?
Something.
Maybe a
back there.
prostate?
Prostate, yes.
Your bladder. This thing's pretty squishy in here, John.
I don't know the human body.
Oh my God, guys. There's something better that we can talk about in colonoscopy?
No, this is very important. Joey's getting a colonoscopy.
That's very important.
It's
Okay.
very important.
So I do have a couple of
He's a
other things to say.
A couple years late, but it's better late than never.
Okay, so also I saw a couple of movies. Have you guys heard of the movie Sinners?
No.
Great movie. Directed, you know I'm going to say all this. Directed by Ryan Coogler.
Nobody cares.
He directed Black Panther.
No one cares.
He directed
Nobody
Creed.
No one cares about directors.
You saw Creed.
Yeah, but we don't care about the damn directors.
Well, fine, but he's a great director, and his movie Sinners is amazing. Really deep. It's kind of a horror movie, but did you ever see the movie From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how the first half of the movie, it's like one thing, and then it turns into a
Yes.
completely... Okay, Sinners is the exact same thing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is
Really
amazing.
good.
The other movie that I saw, and John, you're going to be mad, Thunderbolts. Because we were supposed to see it together. I don't know. You may have forgotten, and I hope
No,
you did.
I remember.
Oh, okay. Are you mad?
No.
It's just that it's hockey season. So when are we going to be able to go?
It's just, why would you ever see anything outside of the IMAX theater? Movies are like 25% as good outside of the IMAX.
Well, it all has to do with convenience and what I had time for during the week. And it's a great movie. Brad, our audience of one today, didn't like the movie, but I loved it. I think a lot of it has to do with me being, a comic book geek. I think that plays a role. So, yeah, two great movies. Everyone should go see it.
Did you do something fun
That's fun for him.
That is fun.
other than that?
Did you write your Facebook post yet? Your critic post?
That
Are
is
you going to?
This is my creative outlet. I'm no longer writing reviews on
Really?
Facebook. Yeah.
Did you announce that to everyone that you
Should I
retired?
make? Do you think enough people care?
No, there's only like 3 people.
Doesn't matter. It's 3 people. So
They don't care. Yeah, and
you
it's
should
his,
let them know.
It's his mom, stepmom, and his dad.
Maybe
Those are the 3 people.
I was about to say my niece, but no, I don't think she.
Maybe Mallory.
Yeah, I don't think she watched or has.
He's
Facebook.
very supportive.
Yeah.
Mallory is
Supportive.
very supportive.
Yeah, supportive.
But there
Supported
were some
it.
fun things. There were some birthdays that happened. John, you had a birthday,
Yes.
April
23rd.
23rd.
Yes.
Okay.
April 23rd.
I should remember that because 23. I mean, that's Michael Jordan's number. Michael Jordan played
Yep.
for the Chicago Bulls. You were a Chicago
You know, I
guy.
never think of that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I know his number. Everyone knows his number's 23. And when he was on the Wizards, I think he was 45 as well. Jordan, right?
Yes. This is all stuff
okay.
Vanessa's fascinated by. I mean, you can see the fascination on her face.
Can you imagine our listeners? Like, who cares? They
It's
don't
Michael
care.
Jordan. Everyone wants to hear about Michael
They're just
Jordan.
waiting to know what's the topic today.
And another thing that happened during my week off, and it's a big one, not only was May 4th, Star Wars Day, may the 4th be with you, belated, it was also Vanessa's birthday.
Yay, happy birthday.
That's the best day for a nerd that is not a nerd. Has the birthday.
Well,
think it's awesome.
you had some people over for your birthday.
I did.
It was really, really fun. And as usual, I didn't leave until basically you guys kicked me out because I don't know when to say goodbye. But Brad was with us too. Brad, it was the four of us. We mostly...
This is an American thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is another American thing. That's fine.
I think it's also a Cuban thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Cuban people, they take 45 minutes to say goodbye. I mean, it's the Cuban goodbye is legendary.
Yeah, Brazilians too. They keep saying bye. I'm leaving, get the door and still talking and sit again and get the door, still talking. And the person in the house like, no, it's too early. Just for like, don't be rude, you know? Okay, if it's too early, let's stay a little bit
No, once
more,
I see John yawning, it's like, okay, time to go.
That was a long day.
It was a long day, especially for you guys. I mean, Jesus, when I showed up, I think I showed up like half an hour late, maybe a little more. And by that, I mean, Vanessa, you did a lot of cooking that day. You made the sandwiches.
Yeah, I just made the sandwiches.
But there were a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah, but it was kind of like embarrassing after because Saturday was not a great day for me and I didn't really prepare more stuff, but I should prepare more stuff. I invited some meat eaters, and I told people to bring what they want to eat. I don't want to force people. But they are very well trained, my friends. They know that they cannot walk in my house with animal products.
Yeah, of course.
They do know. So nobody really brings anything for like animal things. But I think you should have had more stuff, more variety.
I think it was fine.
Yeah,
I mean, sandwiches and sushis and
but
veggies.
Vanessa, those sandwiches were amazing. I mean, it's the basically vegan tuna fish.
Did you like them, Brad? Just give me a thumbs up. That's our audience of one off camera. So Vanessa makes these tuna sandwiches.
I'm feeling bad for my audience.
How do you make your tuna sandwiches?
Oh my God, again. We already talked about that.
Artichokes.
No, it's heart of palms. Heart of palms. Chickpeas. Celery.
Onions, tomato.
Dill.
They're very good.
Dill. Yeah. But I mean, it's fantastic. How many sandwiches did I have?
Like 12.
Right?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
I don't think he had 12.
He had a lot.
I had enough to where John had to like protect the ones that I was going to grab because
I was hiding them.
He wanted the leftovers and I was ready to eat some more.
Did you start to think about making that when you had David's a long time ago?
Yes.
Is that the first time? Is it his same recipe?
Yeah, it's the same recipe.
It's the same one?
David gave to me and I keep reproducing that.
Wow. I think yours is better than his.
You even don't remember.
Yeah, his
it's
was
the
so
same
long ago.
recipe. Like, why would it be better?
I don't know. Because it's made with your love.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Definitely when I make food is with love for
that
everybody.
is the secret ingredient because I had some yummy tikka masala that you made today and it was amazing.
She made double.
I doubled the amount.
She probably made it for 4 people.
Because I thought in our audience too, but John and Joy ate basically everything.
I left enough for Brad to at least have a couple of nibbles.
Poor Brad.
So what are we talking about today, Joseph?
Wait, I'm not done talking about my week.
So I need to talk something about it. Carvel cake. Vegan cake.
Yes.
I bought the last vegan Carvel cake in South Florida.
Yes.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. Caravel. The Caravel.
Is it Caravel?
Caravel.
So vegans, go there in their website and ask they bring the cake back.
The vegan
Everybody.
ice cream cake, yes.
Vegan ice cream
So
cake.
Carvel is a ice cream shop that's in South Florida, and it's also on the East Coast and maybe the Midwest a little bit. I grew up in Chicago. I had never seen one before. They have the best ice cream cake I've ever had. And they had a vegan ice cream cake until recently. They have now discontinued it. So,
Idiots.
Vanessa,
Yeah, I need them
what's
back.
speak it to the universe. What do you want to happen?
Please bring them back.
That's right.
And it's good. It's
Good. in the
making
neighborhood.
easy our life because it's kind of hard to find the vegan cakes that's good. I
Yeah.
also got the second one that was not bad.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
I
Whole
got
Foods? I thought it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's Abe's.
It's called
Abe's.
Abe's. Yeah.
Right.
Abe's.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's fine. I got 2 small cakes because both were small. So I think it was good enough.
Yeah.
So finish your week and let's go, Joy, because
Hurry, Joey. No one cares about this shit you're talking about. So, my brother's birthday, that was celebrated just yesterday. His birthday is May 8th. So, happy belated birthday, Jerry. I hope you enjoy the gifts I got you. I actually got him a sack of shit. Like, literally, I got him a sack of shit. It actually has printed on it, sack of shit.
oh my God. Is a dog at least shit?
No, it's an actual thing I bought at Amazon. It actually has printed on it sack of shit, and it's got like little fake shit inside of it.
By the way, everyone, Joseph is 53 or 54.
52.
52.
But your
He's
expression,
not 12 years old, but he laughs like a 12-year-old. And
I will hold back on my Beavis and Butthead impersonation. But
If you want to go ahead.
that was funny.
all I can think of is Billy Madison when he put the
Billy Madison.
bag of shit on the guy's doorstep. Wasn't that Billy Madison?
I don't.
No,
think
when
so.
Adam Sandler put the bag of shit.
That's very American too, this kind of jokes.
It's funny.
Yeah, super.
Yeah, like you knock on the door and you
I think it was Hollywood Nights
put a
with
bag of
Robert
shit there,
Wuhl and Michelle
then
Pfeiffer.
you, light the shit.
I saw that in Hollywood Nights. I don't remember it.
That was a
in
good movie back in the day.
Hollywood Nights?
Yeah.
You remember Hollywood Nights?
Kind of.
Do you know who was in it?
No.
I just said Robert Wuhl and Michelle Pfeiffer.
I think we do. I think we don't need to go there.
Oh my God, it just occurred to me. Robert Wuhl was in Batman. Do you remember him in Batman?
No.
And Michelle Pfeiffer was in Batman
She was-
Returns.
yeah, I
She
remember
was
her.
Catwoman.
She was. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's
Oh my
like
God.
Hollywood Nights needs to be seen by everybody.
Audience, do you see what they have to go through? So much interesting thing that these people should talk about it.
Okay,
and they
so-
keep talking about who was in that movie that nobody cares.
Okay, I'm going to talk about something that I know you care about.
Okay.
Also, during my week off, the Miami Grand Prix.
Oh my God.
Formula One.
Lewis Hamilton. But there's a connection with a vegan thing.
Yes.
That's why I care about it.
Hmm.
He was here. Oh my God. I couldn't see him.
No.
I was too busy. I told him, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I cannot go see it. John is not letting me go out.
You're too cheap to go to the Miami Grand Prix.
Don't say like that.
It's like $500 a ticket.
Is it really?
Oh, probably.
To just
yeah.
see cars go in circles?
Yeah. For
Probably
cars
more
across
than
circles,
that.
It's
That
very
sounds
expensive.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell how much John spent in his games. So.
You could go to your F1 race if you want. You don't really care about it.
No, I don't want to
All you
spend
care about is vegan food and
$500.
knitting.
Vegan
Cats.
food and knitting and cats.
Vegan food, knitting, cats. What else? Brazil.
Garden.
She doesn't care about beer. She cares about gardening.
I care a lot about a lot
She
of
cares about her
stuff.
hammock on the balcony.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to replace that? Weren't you supposed to cuddle with Brad on the hammock or something?
No, never.
There was some
There was
talk
some
about
joke
Brad. Oh, it was a
a few
joke?
days ago. Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. What a missed opportunity.
Didn't I fall off the hammock one time? I think I did.
I would love to see that on
Like
video.
last year.
That would be hilarious.
Remember? I did.
I had a hammock, so I don't remove the hammock from outside.
Yeah.
So it's raining and a lot of sun, raining, a lot of sun, So the fabric started getting old, and I had that hammock for about 5 years. And one day John was like outside, and I looked at him like, "Why you never sit in the hammock or lay on the hammock?" That's right. And as soon he lay, broke it
How much did you weigh back then, man?
I was like this size.
Was not so long ago.
It was bad craftsmanship.
Who crafted it?
Probably Vanessa.
I didn't.
The engineer?
Yeah.
This is probably 5. No.
Brazil's finest quality right there.
No,
Wow.
I bought it Amazon.
Walmart, probably.
I don't know.
Kmart.
Kmart?
Do you remember
No.
Kmart? Did you guys have a Kmart in
Of course
Brazil?
not.
You didn't have Kmart in Brazil?
No.
Oh, really?
No, we had Kmart here and Zare.
I remember Zare. Zare was cool.
Okay, guys. What's our topic
Wait,
today?
pop culture.
Yes.
No. What's our topic today?
Our
Joey,
Okay.
Always.
what's our topic?
Okay, so I don't actually know the topic, but I have some suggestions.
Well, we've
Okay.
already finished this episode, basically.
We've recorded for 17 minutes. But
That's it?
Maybe we'll just stumble along a topic, but
Wow.
here
I feel bad to leave our audience listening all this shit.
Yeah, they're at the edge of their seat right now, waiting to find out what the topic will be.
Yeah, those 4 people are really excited.
We have a lot of more than 4 people.
We have
7.
we have hundreds. We're-
Not after last week's shit episode.
Oh, you know what?
on
Let's
Zooms.
talk about that.
Yeah,
Let's talk
we
about that.
should.
We're
We're never doing that again.
Yeah, the whole thing with recording episodes on Zoom, that's it. No more of that.
Did
shit.
you listen to that one, audience? See,
Brad-
he didn't even listen.
Wait
to
a
it.
minute, Brad.
He never
Have you
listened.
ever listened to this show? Okay, he has listened to this show. Okay, I'm glad you didn't listen to the last one.
He's a mime. You don't have to whisper. No one can hear you.
He said 5.
5 whole shows.
Wow.
That's 4 more than me.
Oh Jesus. Well, what we learned.
I don't like to listen to Joey's voice. That's why.
my voice. Well, which voice? I do several.
He listen the episodes and keep it like
Weird.
it's same.
Well, okay. I think we have established that the Zoom episodes are terrible. Just the audio sucks, and we talk over each other, and
Maybe it was they were rushed and we forgot to all tell each other not to talk over.
maybe.
Oh, also your mic. You
My
had some
mic,
mic
yeah.
issues. So whatever. But we're not going to try to do Zooms ever again.
Okay, so here's what I have as far as potential topics.
Okay.
Why are vegan restaurants closing down? What do you think?
Economy.
Our audience of 1 thinks we're hilarious. But none of our listeners
Let's
know
talk
why
about
that's
that.
funny.
Let's talk about that.
Wait, you want to hear the other one?
No, we'll save that for the next episode.
Okay. But
You can throw it out there, sure. Throw it out there.
okay.
I need to make a video from
But
our
I think that's a
audience.
good one.
He's
Okay.
pink.
Are vegans pretentious assholes?
No.
Is
I
that-
like the first one better.
Okay. Is it expensive to be vegan? I think that one we
Yes,
should do
that's
at some
good too.
point. Is it hard to go vegan?
Of course.
That's one we should do, or yes, it's hard to go vegan.
Both.
Okay. And finally, hearkening back to something you suggested, top 10s. Top 10 favorite vegan frozen foods.
Top 10
Sure.
can be today because we already talked so much shit. So I think it's time to do something like short.
Well, I like all those topics, frankly. So whatever you guys want to do.
Well,
What
let's
do you wanna
start.
do?
Let's start at the top of the list. Why are vegan restaurants closing down?
Okay. Well, one of our friends that is not here says it's because of the economy.
Yes,
I don't agree with that sentiment.
I agree with you in disagreeing with him.
I think that opening restaurants and operating them is very difficult. And I'd like to look at some stats to really tell you the reasons why they're closing. But I wonder if it's not just vegan restaurants and it's all like, new restaurants opening up.
Any kind of business actually closed in the first, I think it's like a huge number in the first 5 years.
Well, I think restaurants are even a higher rate of failure. I mean, look at the one on the corner on Las Olas in Fort Lauderdale.
Planta?
Look at that one. No, not Planta. It's not a vegan
Oh,
one.
the
Cuban
Freddie,
one. I mean, there's ones they put a lot of money into sometimes, and they
Yeah.
just close down. So I wonder if it's not just a vegan thing, if it's just restaurants in general.
Talk in the mic.
I am in the mic.
No, you're talking like this. And it's getting just to one side like this.
Quiet.
Just let you know
Thank you.
that your audio being sucks.
Thank you.
Your audio being sucks. Is that what you said? But no, I think in the case of vegan restaurants, for one thing, you have a restaurant that inherently only appeals to a very, very small number of people. And sure, you might have some non-vegans, omnivores who will try it, especially if it's a trendy new place. But in the grand scheme of things, you're talking about what, 2% of the population? And then on top of that, find me a vegan restaurant that's actually cheap. Like, all the vegan restaurants are really expensive, and sometimes they shouldn't be. Like the Crazy Vegan, I love the Crazy Vegan. It's the best vegan junk food I've ever had. But it's like $20 for a burger. It's $20 for a chicken sandwich. There's just no cheap vegan food. And what's the name of is it the McDonald's, vegan McDonald's?
Mr. Charlie's.
Mr. Charlie's. What are the prices of those?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Okay.
It's only on the West Coast.
Right. I mean, if they're designed.
I don't go west of the Mississippi. I never told you that.
So ridiculous.
Well, son, why don't you go west of the Mississippi?
So, actually, Joy.
Are you about to actually me?
No, it's kind of like, okay, you're comparing like McDonald's or Burger King, or this is like a huge fast food that can bring food in a very, very, very cheap way for the amount that they buy. But other than that, all restaurants, not only vegans, you're not going to buy a burger for less than $20 anymore.
Oh, that's not true.
Like where you buy a burger with
it's very difficult now.
Well,
less than, like in a restaurant.
A burger,
like
fries, and a Coke is $20 anywhere.
I think what I'm trying to say is that at least there should be options. Like, sure, fast food is going to be shitty. You can get an Impossible Whopper. That's, you get what you pay for.
An Impossible Whopper, fries, and a drink is probably $13, $14 now.
I think it's more.
Honestly, if you get a meal deal now, we're talking $12 to $14 probably, right? Maybe 15. I mean, it is crazy. So
I think
when you go to,
you are in like 3 years, 4 years
you're in
behind.
like the 1990s or something.
I don't go to McDonald's or Burger King. I would love to if they. Well, I've been to Burger King.
I'm just thinking it doesn't matter if
because of the Impossible
So
Whopper.
even if it's not a vegan restaurant and it's just some diner and you're getting a regular burger or just a regular sandwich, the sandwich is going to be at the very minimum probably $12, $13.
I think it's more.
Plus tip. At the minimum $12, $13. Plus tip and drink. You cannot eat for less than $20.
I remain unconvinced because I've had this conversation with my brother, Jerry, who is a fast food connoisseur. Like that guy, his basic daily meal is BurgerFi. Like he'll go to BurgerFi and
$20.
But the point I'm making is when I had him go to the Crazy Vegan, he was like, oh, dude, this shit's really expensive. Like, he goes to these restaurants you're talking about. And
I'm going to do some research. Go ahead.
Someone should do some research because clearly I haven't. We're not known for our research anyway. But yeah, I can only tell you, since I don't frequent these restaurants very often, I can only tell you what my brother told me. And he's not someone who goes to vegan restaurants, but every time I take him to a vegan restaurant, he always comments on how expensive it is. And Plant Pizza, as much as I love Plant Pizza and I'm sad to see it go, I mean, that place is really expensive. I remember I got a pizza for me and one for my niece, and it was like $50.
I think there is many things involved in this situation about the restaurants. First is, I don't think food is cheap anymore anywhere. You go in the supermarket, you can see it. You cannot make a meal for $8. I cannot make in my home a meal for $8. You can't. Even cheap. And I'm talking about buying tofu that is $2.99 a block. When I became vegan, it was $1.99, $1.80. Now, sometimes I can find for $2.99 a block, but normally I'm fine for $4 one block of tofu. So if you think about it, it's more than double than 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a big increase. These I'm talking just about the tofu. If you're going to talk about veggies insane expensive in this country. Eating health in this country is expensive. It's not cheap.
Well, especially if you want to get organic everything.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
By the way, Crazy Vegan Monday through Friday has a special for $9.99 from 12 to 2.
good time for you?
It is.
Well, except there's no crazy vegan where I work.
I'm just saying, in store only. I don't know if that is with food and with fries and a drink. But BurgerFi, just to give you some ideas here, a combo cheeseburger, fries, and a drink is $12 to $14, depending what type of burger you get.
What if you get the Beyond Burger?
I don't see a Beyond Burger here. It probably is a little more.
Yeah. They do sell the Beyond Burger.
I mean, I do think it is a little more expensive. But I do think restaurants in general are way more expensive than they used to be. I went to Houston's a few days ago. Houston's is a steakhouse. I got a veggie burger and a Coke. It was, I want to say, $33 with tip.
That Coke must have been amazing.
Crazy. It was a Mexican Coke, but still.
Oh, Mexican Cokes are awesome.
$33. So the burger, a veggie burger, was probably $23.
Yeah, today I got the Impossible Burger at the Hollywood, the beach sidewalk was $19.
Yeah, it's expensive everywhere. I don't know if it matters if it's vegan. I just think it's all restaurants are expensive.
But also I think the vegans in general, they have to cover their costs. And they don't sell the same amount as the other ones. So maybe that's why they have like to increase the prices. Because they definitely don't sell the same as non-vegan restaurants. They sell less.
Do you think more vegan restaurants are closing versus regular restaurants? And before you answer that, remember, we see that the vegan restaurants are closing. When we see that Joe's Diner is closing, we don't even give a shit. It goes right past us. But we know there's not that many vegan restaurants. So for us, it's like a big thing.
So the failure of business is known for every single person problem that surge because it's high. Honestly, first is because planning. People don't people don't do the budget. They don't. And in the vegan community, the problem it is people open restaurants with just passion. They're passionate about vegan. Let's do this vegan restaurant. You'll be like a success. But sometimes they are not good in accounting. They are not good in, budget. They are not good to like manage the business. And if they open because they are passionate about it, doesn't have the same amount of people that a regular restaurant could bring over. And even the ones that has like a really, really good food end up closing.
Yeah, I if I was going to open up a restaurant, it wouldn't be a vegan restaurant. Be something like that Thai place that has a vegan menu.
Well, we would never do that, so...
If I had to, if a gun was
Thai
to
meal?
my
I
head,
think that's
like
what-
Thai meal, yeah. If a gun was to my head and they're like, you have to open up a restaurant.
That's a very realistic scenario.
No, it's not. But like,
I would open a vegan
it's
restaurant.
like we talk about Planta. Like Planta's empty, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just.
And that's sad. It makes
I
me
do
sad.
not. I used to look at it
Differently.
Where I used to be like, oh, we're only going to vegan restaurants, but now I get why these owners have to, if they're in it not just because of the passion, if they're in it to make money, they have to have other options.
Well, I do not kill an animal in any situation, so I would not sell the animal. Put the gun in my head, my
then
mouth.
These vegans shouldn't open up
want.
restaurants. Like if they're
They should just plan better. They should downsize.
I think a lot depends on community. Like in
should.
Portland, Oregon, those vegan places aren't shutting down. But
No, I think it's more friendly, vegan friendly. Probably.
opening a vegan restaurant in Portland is like opening a Cuban restaurant in Miami. It's going to do well.
Right.
Unless they're serving shit food, it's going to do well.
Yeah, so I just think is many things. And of course you have to realize the food is costing more, a lot more. Not a little bit, it's a lot more. I do shopping like a grocery every week, few times a week, and I can see from years in the past and now how expensive it is. And I get shocked sometimes when I go to the supermarket and 2 bags like $200. Like, serious? I just got this.
Yeah.
And I don't think
I understand. I feel the same way when I shop.
You never shop.
No.
You even don't know what I buy.
Wait a minute.
How much we spend a
I eat
month in grocery? Do you know?
No, because you do the budget.
So are we in agreement that there should not be vegan restaurants? Is that
No,
what
I'm not in disagreement.
No,
I
no, no,
think
but
you
you're
should have a vegan restaurant. Just they should plan better, downsize, find the right location, and that's it. I think it's planning you to be the main thing.
Well, you would think that a place like downtown Miami or Wynwood, they would do well. And I think that most of them are doing okay, but Love Life closed down. Planta is empty.
Well, in Miami, I hear that Planta is still doing pretty good. Here, the Planta
so it's Planta
is,
Queen
the
Fort
Planta
Lauderdale.
here in Fort Lauderdale is very empty. I'm taking people there all the time because I'm feeling bad about it.
Have you been to Full Bloom?
Yeah, we went a few times. It's not a place
It's
that I
always
really
pretty
like
crowded.
it.
Yeah.
I just think it's very hard in general to open up a restaurant and maintain it. That's just is what it is. I think it's hard to keep people working there, the chefs, the waiters, the waitresses. It's a very transient type,
Yeah.
business. It's a lot of young people that are working there.
Okay. Well, let's speak a hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
You're given $1 trillion. What restaurant would you open if you want it to be successful, but you want it to be vegan? What would you do?
Not open a restaurant.
If you had to, though? What do you mean? What restaurant would I open?
Like, what would you do as a safeguard to not go out of business? Like, I remember a while ago, a couple episodes back, maybe more than a couple, you said something like you wouldn't use vegan in the name.
I wouldn't use vegan in the name.
Right.
I would do some type of fast food type place, like the Mr. Charlie's.
Yeah.
Get people in and out. Not spend a lot on wait staff. Have it.
So it'd be like a fast casual.
Yeah, fast casual. I think.
Vanessa?
No, I don't think so. I think you do make a cozy place.
Like a fine dining or not that high? But
Not the high, but more cozy place, like a cute restaurant, like it really put effort in make people feel comfortable, even though it's a small space, but very nice, very well decor, make people coming and stay, But like not fine place.
fine dining?
Fine dining, yeah, but not like so fast food.
Okay. See, if I were to open a vegan restaurant, it would be an Italian-Cuban fusion vegan restaurant where there would be bistec empanizado, but it would be, vegan, obviously. Everything would be vegan. There would be just basically Cuban comfort food, Italian comfort food. It would have the ambiance of, a family type establishment. There used to be a restaurant in Pembroke Pines that, oh man, before I was vegan, it was my favorite restaurant. It was called the Big Tomato on Pines Boulevard. It was amazing. It doesn't exist anymore, but that's the kind of atmosphere I think of when I think of the kind of restaurant I'd like to run. But I mean, it's nowhere near a possibility right now, but it's just something I would love to do if I could afford it. Just, Cuban, Italian, fusion, vegan restaurant. That kind of is ridiculous. I mean, it's
Pretty interesting.
it's a very narrow audience, but
Cuban cuisine would be the perfect spot, the new one. It's very cute
Oh,
inside.
the vegan Cuban cuisine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
very
This is good.
cute inside. It's not a huge.
I haven't been inside yet. I've only eaten outside.
Yeah, that's why that would be the kind of a restaurant probably I would open.
Okay.
But our listeners can drop in the comments.
Yes. Leave a
What they really
comment.
do it.
Or if anyone actually knows anything about opening and closing restaurants, comments.
People who actually know a thing or two, unlike us.
Give us some feedback because we have no idea. We're
No
just
clue.
speculating.
We've been recording for 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it's time to end this episode.
Brad, you excited about starting your episode? Okay, folks, we are going to wrap this up because right now Brad's really excited and he wants to record his episode. I think he's going to pee right now as he gets ready. So yeah, next week you're going to hear Brad. Yay!
Yeah, Brad's going to come back.
Yeah, after he's peed.
He's going to sleep here for a week.
Oh, well, that's interesting. The cats are going to love him.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
for sure.
So for Vegans Talking Shit, I'm Joey.
I'm John.
I'm Vanessa.
And we'll see you next week when we talk about whatever Brad wants to talk about. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.